All right, you guys online. What I wanted to do is take a quick second to show you guys how to start a practice test. I'm going to be talking really fast because I only have a few minutes with our videos. But what I do want to show you is once you go into GMetrix and you need to start a practice test, you're going to go up here and on your menus, you're going to go to Start New Tests. And when you do, it's going to come up to the screen. Now, I have an extra icon, but you're going to click on Office 2019 and Word. That's what we're starting on right now, okay? So this first test that we're going to start on is the simulation practice test. Notice it's the only one that says simulation, okay? So we are going to click on training mode. We always want to do training mode first before we start the testing mode. The training mode has a help feature that's going to help you, so we definitely want to go in that first. And once you click on Start New Test, now if I had a previous test, that's where you see the resume test, and I would just pick up from where I left off. So once you guys get started on this test and exit out, you'll want to be able to go to that feature, okay? All right, so what I wanted to show you guys was basically, once you're in here, what you want to do is you want to go in and it's going to help you with a couple of things. And let me see. So what it's going to do is it's going to help you guys with setting up the different activities that you're going to have to do. So if you look up here, this is going to be your friend in these training modes. This is what we call the help feature. In the help feature, it gives you step-by-step instructions on how to complete these steps. So basically what you're going to have to do is right up here at the top of the screen, okay? So on the last page below the heading weekly rental, convert the table to text and separate the data by tabs, okay? So basically all you're doing is following these things step by step. So we're going to do what it says, and we're going to the last page, and we're selecting this. So notice when we go to weekly rental and we put our mouse over it, we're just going to click on it. Then notice as well, when I click on that, it automatically selects these features for me, which is called the Table Tools Layout tab. All right, then it says in the data group, click Convert to Text. Notice I'm just going step by step. It says separate the data by tabs. All right, then anytime it says accept all other defaults, what that means is do what it says do, but then go in and you're going to not touch anything else that it asks for, okay? I mean, that it doesn't ask for. Leave those like they are, and that's called a default. All right, then I'm going to do okay. So notice what it does is all those table features that you had before, like the shading and the borders and all that, they're gone. But what it's done now is it's created a table by tabs, okay? And then the last thing you're going to do once you're done is I tell students just exit out of help and click next. All right, what you always want to see is this green, your answer is correct. Once you have completed that, you know that it's okay to go ahead and move to the next one. If it's wrong and it says your answer is incorrect, you're going to want to go back and then do this all over again. Now, what I tell my students is you want to be able to do that several times before you kind of give up on it. Because basically the whole point of this activity is you want to learn the objectives of whatever it's teaching you. So on this one, it was converting text in a table. So what it's doing is it's showing you several things like where the table features are located. So once you've gone through that several times, if you can't get it, then what you can always do is if we had hit back, we could have gone mark for review and skip. And then that way we can know that we need to go back and figure out how to do that, which you can ask me. And then it is going to go ahead and basically skip you to the next item that we have on the test, okay? So you notice on this test there's 35. You want to get through all of these eventually, but we're going to do them in segments, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have these in segments and I'll post them, but what I wanted to do is just give you a video on how to do each one as we go along, okay? So this is basically just the general setup of these tests in training mode so you know how to do them, okay? Make sure you use this help feature. It's a great tool and it'll guide you as you answer each one of these questions and then we'll be done, okay? If you have any questions, what you can do is once you click on that mark for review, you can always just go back and ask me as we meet online or in class.